Hey guys, just pre-flight in the plane, getting ready to go on another little adventure here. Probably just stay in the pattern. It's been really cold. It's really nice right now though. I'll show you guys. You can see how beautiful it is outside. Anyways, I am today going to be messing with some new stuff I got. A headpiece for the GoPros and a chest mount. So I'm gonna start putting stuff in the plane, getting it ready to go. I have my little iPad mount here. See if I can back that out. Just gotta get things ready. I kind of already went through the plane. I was thinking about making a video about doing a pre-flight, but there's always something going on. But I will show you guys really quick. Let's see here. I'm thinking about moving this mount back there. I might do it today. I don't know yet. There's not a lot of time. It's kind of towards the end of the day. So my fuel pump and my primer haven't really been working. They're up there. So anyways, they haven't been pressurizing everything. But today somebody pointed out to me that this was loose when you squeeze this and this came out. Now I've turned the fuel pump on and it seems to have pressurized the system. Once it starts, it's got a mechanical fuel pump, so it'll pull it in, but it's harder to start. So hopefully that's fixed now. But I just do a real detailed pre-flight. When I do my pre-flights, also I try to separate things on top of making sure all the pins are in place, trying to separate it. I kind of give it a good jerk, like, you know, like I'm trying to break it. Yeah, so I'm going to finish my pre-flight and get in the sky. Also, really quick, I want to point out that after my last flight, this battery cable actually had broken loose and it was just completely disconnected here. And I told my hangar mate Ray about it, and like an awesome friend, he got it all fixed up for me. Also, he tightened some stuff up down there too, so hopefully that's all good to go now. It looks good. He did a good job. It's good to have good hangar mates. Thank you, Paul. He's coming back to start my airplane because the choke doesn't work. He just landed. So, okay, I'm doing a quick audio over. I'm going to do 2 or 3 of these in this video. For the record, my choke does work. It's just I don't have the choke up in the throttle quadrant, so somebody has to like do it manually. My airplane has that primer system, and I believe I flooded it. Or not quite flooded it, but I just couldn't get it started. It's also possible I didn't have the mags on, which I couldn't really tell from this footage whether I did or not. So anyways, Paul, if you came back, like I say here in a minute, thanks, bud. Appreciate it. But in this video, you're going to see basically the day that I had my emergency landing. This is my buddy Paul. I called him and I said, hey, are you at your hangar? Can you help me start my airplane by lifting up on the choke? And he was actually flying. So he came back and landed his airplane and then helped me get this one started. So what a good guy. Right here, he's telling me, he's like, man, you're the best pilot I've ever seen, man. One time you did this and you were over there, you were great. And I said, yeah, I know. And he's like, man, remember that one time you did this and that? And I said, yeah, it was great, you know. So he was just telling me that, you know, I'm his hero and all that stuff. But no, all jokes aside, man, he really helped me out here. Without him, I wouldn't even be able to fly this day. And I do have my emergency engine out in this video, so don't judge me. But here we go.
Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Cherokee County, can I get a radio check?
Loud and clear.
Thank you. All right, fat man in a little plane. And then Jason, my buddy Jason, just messaged me, "Are you flying today?" It's like I'm trying to get my engine started, but I didn't tell him that. So Jason, if you're watching that, I didn't tell you that. Sorry.
Cherokee County, E3 Niners uniform, turning base, Cherokee County.
Cherokee County traffic, Comanche 11 Papa, taxiing runway 14, Cherokee County.
And Cherokee County, yellow experimental, A5 Bravo, taxiing 14, also Cherokee County. Oh, I have no idea what that thing can see. Hopefully my Stratus stays on this time. I don't know if you can hear me, see me. EGT always comes up on the other side way sooner than the other one. CHT is usually pretty dialed in. I don't know what that is. It must be a bad sensor or something. I don't know. I could just take off right here. I'm doing that to get the engine warmed up and that was a nice landing. Everything's good. I did a real thorough pre-flight, every nut and bolt of importance anyways. Everything looked pretty spectacular. Control surfaces are good. My seatbelt is on, fuel pump is on. My mags are actually on this.
And Cherokee County traffic, Comanche 11 Papa, going to depart to runway 14, Cherokee County.
Now, Paul, if you're watching this, I probably did have them on. I don't know for sure, but if I didn't, and you flew all the way back, then just consider that.
Cherokee County, 839 to uniform, turning crosswind. Cherokee.
And consider that just an extra landing for you, buddy. Hey, we got somebody on downwind here.
Cherokee County, 839 to uniform, downwind runway 14, Cherokee County.
And traffic on the downwind, yellow experimental. I'm just going to wait for you.
Cherokee County traffic, Comanche 11 Papa, turning left crosswind, Cherokee County.
Make sure everything's secured. He's on base to final there. You should be able to see him in that camera. I tried wearing the head unit as you saw, it just didn't work. It's too tall. I'm gonna have to do the chest mount probably. I should have tried that, but Paul was coming back to help me get started, so yeah now. And Cherokee County yellow experimental A5 Bravo is going to take runway 14. I'm going to stay close traffic, left traffic for 14, very close. I squeeze over here to the right, just in case I have an engine failure. And I'm going to keep him in sight the whole time. So if I have an engine failure over here, I can just turn around and land on the runway. Now these guys can't see me on the ADS-B, like over here, but I can see them. I don't know where Paul went, he went somewhere. But I I got this guy on base, the final over here. He must be a
Cherokee County 83, 9 uniform, turning final runway 14, Cherokee County.
I'm way above him out. He's way down there. I'm trying to just keep my distance. They obviously can't hear me if they're not responding to me. And Cherokee County Yellow Experimental 85 Bravo is going to be final behind the 172 landing, and I'll keep clear of you.
Roger.
Where you at, Paul? Over top of my house.
I got you on ADSB. I'm 7 miles away from me.
Ooh. Hey, Paul, can you copy?
I see Daniel now over here by me too.
Yep, I've seen them as well by...
I don't know why the engine's running so rough when I get it down into low RPMs.
Cherokee County 83, 9 uniform, clear the active Cherokee County.
And Cherokee County Yellow Experimental 85 Bravo, final 14. I'm gonna pull the power back and see what happens here. All right, that's all right. I don't know why it's doing that. I guess I'll go ahead and land and just see what the taxi back's like. I get way down here and land. Ooh, a little aggressive. I thought it would jump up, but it didn't. I wonder if that wasn't the RPMs weren't doing that because I was in such an aggressive angle. That's my thought process, like my aggressive nose down attitude. So I'm gonna taxi back and kind of let it run and see if we turn that fuel pump off. See how that does it. Not too cold up there. Yeah, man, we got everybody coming into town. We got, I don't know if you guys can see this. We got 1, 2, 3. They're all making like a straight into 1-4, and I don't want to be up there with them clearly not able to hear me. It looks like they're going to fight over the base to the final. I don't know what the heck he's doing. He should be right here at base. He should call his base. 10 Yankee Sierra, base 14.
Cherokee County traffic, arrows November 10 Yankee Sierra is entering left base, runway 1445. Cherokee County.
I don't know if you can copy, but Yellow Experimental 85 Bravo. I'm just going to stand by and wait for you guys to land. And of course they can't, because why would they? Why the heck would they be able to hear me? Why spend money on technology when it doesn't work? Anyways, I plan on making a lot of videos, and it's been really, really cold, guys. Making these videos now, you know, it's just gonna be me for right now, but I plan on putting my kids in the plane and going camping. It just got so cold and windy. As you can see, it's cold right now. My fingers are freezing.
Cherokee County traffic, November 10 Yankee Sierra, turning final for runway 14, Cherokee County.
There he is, I see him. But anyways, I plan on, in my videos, if you haven't yet, please subscribe, comment, like, it helps with everything. But I plan on doing a lot of like adventure stuff too. So like my sons and I, or one of my sons, Justice, we're probably gonna go do this hike of the Northeast Texas Trail soon. Obviously that's not gonna include an airplane, but I would hope that you understand, you know, that I'm going to have a lot of plane content, and not just this airplane, but other airplanes. Yeah, so stick around, you know, please subscribe. Might not be the best channel ever, but we're gonna try to do some fun creative stuff. And both of my sons, my older son has a YouTube channel for disc golf, and I don't know, it's just kind of cool, you know, it's fun to make content, and it gives you more of a reason to do things outside the box, I guess. And obviously we'd have fun doing those things, and we do those things by ourselves. And that's kind of why it was like, hey, if we're gonna do those things, let's do them where people can see them, because they might enjoy them. But it does appear currently like he's descending, and he's making a straight-in approach to 1-4. So hopefully homeboy here gets his landing done. But the good news is when those two land, which it should be simultaneous, then we'll be able to get back up in the pattern. The funny part is I'm sitting here talking, but I have no idea if this new... So I've got the GoPro 11 behind me here. I want to get a Max. I should have got a Max, but it's actually Jonah's, my older son. He got it for Christmas, but you know, obviously we're using it to make content. Then out there on that wing, I have the old 9. Looks like it's still on. Yeah, it's still on.
Cherokee County, clear the action.
Anyways, so the 9, you know, that's good old faithful. Even though it's messed up before, I know it works. So, oh, he's doing a flyby. And Cherokee County Yellow Experimental A5 Bravo's taking 1-14. I'm going to stay very close, entering the downwind, back for 14, Cherokee County.
Yeah, Cherokee County 30 Tango, left crosswind, runway 14, Cherokee County.
I'm going to stay a lot closer into the pattern than you are, but I'll keep an eye on you.
No problem. We're going to be coming in the landing.
Sounds good, A5 Bravo.
In Cherokee County, 30 Tango, left downwind, runway 14, Cherokee County.
All right, guys, now we're going to go to a little later on in the afternoon. I had already landed at by this time, and discovered that my GoPro 9 had died. It only had 60% when I started, which is why there's not really a lot of wing cam footage or any at all in this video. And I know you could be like, well, you don't have the wing cam footage because, you know, you faked this landing. And no, I did not fake this. I don't really care what anybody says, but earlier, as you could tell, I was having an issue when I was descending with the engine when I pulled the RPMs back, which is why I'm so high and which is why I'm doing this funky base to final here. You can see that 172 really, really low going in for his touch and go, which is why you hear him on the radio. He's actually doing a touch and go. But anyways, I'm sure everybody will have something to say about this. They already have. I've heard it all. And I'm going to let you guys listen to it in its the full audio and everything so that you can come up with your own conclusion. And yeah, just know it was not fake, and this did happen. But this is why we fly high. At least this is why I fly high anyways. So anyways, enjoy.
Oh, shit. And Cherokee County, Experimental A5 Bravo, I lost my engine. I'll be making emergency landing, runway 14.
Cherokee County traffic, Cessna 542 at Quebec on the takeoff roll, Cherokee County. We're out of your way, experimental.
Thank you.
And as you can see here, I was able to get it started. I had turned the fuel pump off and I had hit it with the primer, which probably was flooding it more. But I just didn't know what to do. I've learned a lot more about it since then. My video has a couple 100,000 views on it now in between all the social sites. So I've heard every single suggestion you can imagine. This probably was just my fault for us having fixed that primer and fixing the line, and it was actually pressurizing the fuel system. I probably just shouldn't fly with the fuel pump on, which I always thought was safe. But now that I've heard from literally hundreds of road tax people, just use the fuel pump to start the airplane. That's my new routine, and I will use the fuel pump in an emergency checklist. If I need it, if I lose the engine. But anyways, this was real. Again, I know I've said that multiple times, but they say not to let things bother you on social media. But the fact that people were trying to call me Trevor Jacobs and stuff, which this was nothing like what that idiot did. But I'm definitely not, and that really does for some reason get to me. But I'm just glad that I was that close and that high, and we've got it fixed now. So I'll be going out to the airport doing a flight in it probably on Tuesday of this week. But I'll make another video and give you guys an update on what happened. And I appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, like, share, all that good stuff, and comment. I know you guys will.
Do you see that? I just lost the engine in the back. I just dead sticked it right now. Started. Well, that's because I keep stay cool, calm, and collected. But do you see it? I see you high. I just heard you say. Dude, it's a good. See, this is why people say, "Why do you fly so high?" I wouldn't have made it. I'd be in the trees right now. You were up. If I wasn't,